Hello YouTube, this is Val. I'm writing this or recording this so that I can give a little bit of help for Stalker or a mastery for Wildstar. Um, I'm halfway through the game and I've been playing a lot and been using Aura Mastery and trying to make it so that I can have a lot of options when it comes to auras. So to get down to it, I have multiple sets of auras set up and I'm post them all on the Aura Mastery page. So yeah, to start with, I have a couple set up that I'd like to go through real quick and easy here. The first that I'd like to start with is Gadget. It's just a simple little icon to your right. It reads a script that reads the picture and the cooldown timer of your current gadget, and when you use it, you use your gadget and it actually shows you your cooldown timer and gives you a little overlay of how much time you have left on your gadget. Moving down a little bit further is one that I have for neutralize. If you're an AoE sort of spec, what it does is it gives you an icon to your right here of your character, this little golden fireball that shows you a stack counter of how many stacks of neutralize debuff you have. It helps you monitor and use your neutralize so that you don't waste all of your suit power on a single neutralize. If you like having it appear, it only appears when you have actual stacks of neutralize. As you see, it just disappeared. If you want it to be on all the time, you can change trigger 1 here, the buff, to fail and hit save aura, and it'll always permanently be there. So when you hit it, never mind, that will actually, it's supposed to be ignore. If you have it on ignore, it'll always stay permanent on your screen. You can see as the stack counter goes down here, it'll tick off and stacks disappear and you now have a blank fireball. And then when you use neutralize, it lights up, and then as you get more, you get a stack counter. I personally like it so that it only appears when I have stacks of neutralize. And the next is analyze weakness. It's this icon here to the right of your player. When you use analyze weakness, it will disappear, and then when your analyze weakness is off cooldown here, I've got 2 seconds left, it'll pop back up, and boom, it reappeared. You can set it so that you always have it here, and you hit it pass, and you hit save aura, or no, sorry, ignore. You hit it to ignore, and then when you use it, it'll give you a cooldown rather. I have it all set up so that it'll always appear with time on there. I personally like it where it passes so that it only appears when I use my cooldown. Sorry, fail. I like it on fail so that it disappears. I also have similar ones for punish here. So when you use punish, or preparation, sorry, when you use preparation, it'll appear and it disappeared, and then after 10 seconds it'll reappear on your screen. I don't have clone unlocked, but I also have one similar to that for clone where it will appear on your screen only when you're ready to use it. Next, we're going to go on to punish. I didn't personally create this one, but these red bars, the way it's set up is that when you use punish, or when you gain a stack of punish and you're able to use it after landing a critical hit, these red bars will appear and they'll be white, and then the white will slowly drain out of them and then they will disappear. It gives you your timer on punish, and when they appear, it's best to just jam your punish button. That one, you don't need to change any. It will appear perfectly. This one is punish, or impale, sorry. It will appear in combat, and it will tell you when you have enough suit power to use impale, and then as your suit power increases, as soon as you hit that 32 mark, it'll pop back up, or 35 mark. This one's set so it only appears in combat. And then Ruin, this one is an icon that will appear when you're targeting a player or a creature and you use Ruin. This will appear when you have a stack of Ruin on an enemy. It's pretty simple. It just, whenever you have Ruin appeared, so when this disappears, you know, hey, I need to redrop Ruin on my enemy to maintain your DPS. That one's set up so that it will only appear in combat when you have it set up. Next is a set of tanking abilities. Let me just switch to my tank gear real quick. So as you can see, I switched my gadget and it recalled the new image and the new timer for it. Here I have a set of few icons to my left. 1 being Reaver, 2 being Razor Storm, 3 Amplification Strike, and 5 is Steadfast. What this is it lets you edit the text for what place it is. So my Reaver is Spellbind 1, Razor Storm is in slot 2, Amplification Strike is in 3, and Steadfast is in 5. So when I use it, it'll disappear. And then as the cooldown reappears, or as the cooldown it goes off, it'll actually reappear to my face on the left so that I know which button I need to hit and which it is. If for some reason, say I change here, I have Steadfast reappeared, say I move Steadfast to slot 1, I can actually go in this text here and type in 1 on the text page and hit Save Aura, and now it says that Steadfast is in the first slot. So this lets you really customize like what your personal build is. And then Decimate is another move that I have set up, and it's just like the Punish proc, where this will appear next to your player when you deflect an attack so that you can use Decimate. And it also has the same sort of mentality as the Punish proc. So thank you, and I just wanted to throw some help out to some people who might have needed it, or you never know. One thing you may need to change is that all of these action set here, I have it set up for action set 1 is DPS and action set 2 is tanking. So just make sure that you check those all on, and they'll appear no matter what spec you're in. Thanks for watching.